Hi guys, how are you? It's me. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I labeled the video, the date, and then I'm checking in and asked how are you. So please comment below how you are. Um my husband got laid off from his job yesterday, so purse strings are getting tightened, of course. I'm sure many of us are in the same situation because these layoffs are going all over the world, from what I understand. I'm trying not to get into updating myself in the news too much, just enough that I can help protect the family and protect you guys, because I find it kind of depressing, as I'm sure you guys do too. I rotated the computer so that you guys wouldn't get as much light. I hope that's not too bad up there. I've been working hard at getting fabrics on there. There's 9 of them on there. There's one fabric that took hours to get on there, and that's because it comes in 7 different colors. So I had to get all the pricing for 7 different colors, and then I was like, okay, that's good enough. All my pictures are up there. But then I was like, wait, you can't tell which one's hunter green and which one's Kelly green. So I had to go and add all the pictures to all the variations, so that took another couple hours. So it's up there though. Like, yay, you guys can shop from it. Please remember, when you're shopping on the website, if you put in, tiny blue snowflakes, and you want a 14 count, and you want an 1/8, and you want opal, and it says nothing above the 1, then it's not in stock. I have to order it. If it says 1 in stock, it's in stock. I can ship it out Monday. I'm still waiting till after Monday. As you can tell, I'm feeling fine. I'm just trying to be cautious because Monday is when I flew on the flight back into Canada. And I went and seen the Space Needle with Everly and everything, and yeah. So I just want to be cautious and wait to ship anything till after Monday. But then everything will be shipped. You guys will probably start getting notifications of shipments because I'll make up the labels probably tomorrow and Sunday. Wait, today's Saturday. Sunday and Monday. I'll probably make up labels and get everything boxed up so I can just take it down. And my husband is suggesting that I ship 2 days a week or 1 day a week. I'm thinking 2 days a week, and I'm thinking I'll go late at night so that people have been cleaning all day, and I always found late at night it's pretty quiet in there, so you just don't see as many people. Cindy's asking if I can do a demo of the citrus stand. So I will plan for that tomorrow. So tomorrow I will bring my stand here and I will do a video. Lowry stand, and I'll do the Almanique frame as well. And the reason why I say tomorrow is because then I can do it live and you guys can ask any questions while you're watching the video. Of course, if you don't catch the live, you can ask the question in the comments and then I can answer them there or do another video, right? You guys love me anyways. Yeah. So I hope everything's going good with you guys. I know I keep showing you guys fabric, but I have more. Okay, I know some of these I showed already, but I'll show a little bit more, and then I'll get into the stuff that I know I haven't shown yet. So I have spiders on parchment. I have I gotta find what it's wrote. This one got cut off, but looking at it, I'm thinking it's 16 count. I'm not just, that good. I'm looking at it against another count that is labeled. Yes, so this is 16 count. So I have a bit of 16 count, This is Spiders on Parchment. And then I have a little bit of 14 count. So I will probably get these up on the website today or tomorrow. Next is spider webs on parchment, or cobwebs on parchment. Hi, Nina! So this is cobwebs on parchment. And then this is paw prints. I should ask Cindy. I will. I'll ask Cindy the next time I talk to her if they have any of the rainbow. You guys gotta see it. Every paw is a different color, like yellow or orange or red. I can't remember if there's blue. Probably. It's rainbow. Or it's called colorful. This one's fairly new. Gingham red. Gingham red? I don't know if I pronounced that right. Who sees the farmhouse stitch on this? Like, not the farmhouse, but like, oh, a recipe. I've seen it somewhere where you have like pumpkin pie recipe and then you stitch all of that on there. And then hang it on one of those trivets. Is that what it's called? I see Michelle Bendy talking about them and I'm like, oh, those are the things that hang off the wall with a sign. I didn't know that. Next we have a farmhouse, right? Wood. I have 16 count in stock. It's non-opal. And don't forget, that's my new size. So that is 13.5 by 17.5. If you need your project to sit this way, you'll need to get a bigger piece, which is 18 by 27. I serge almost all my fabrics that go out. If you're in town and you shop with me, you know if I cut you the piece of fabric right there, I don't always serge it because it takes a little bit to get my serger out. But anything I ship, I serge it before I ship it out now. Now that I have my own serger. This one is, I don't know, white dots on neutral, white dots on beige. It's a nice neutral fabric. You'll see it when I put it up on the website, and then you'll be like, oh, that's the name. This one is awesome. This is white lace on Fairy Mist. So you guys might be able to see it. So there's different colors in our Fairy Mist. There's a purpley green. You can't see it very well. You're not supposed to, though. It's not supposed to be bold. So it's there, though. When you see it in person, you're like, oh, looks so delicate and pretty. So yeah, I have a few pieces of that. And then I know I've shown you guys this one a few times. Just the white wood. Right. Now these next ones are picture ones, so they cannot be cut down into smaller pieces. So they come as the size they are, and that's how they'll be listed. 18 by 27 Winter House. Yeah, Winter House. I can't remember. Someone, I want to say in Canada, because at that time I could only sell it across Canada, got it, and they were going to stitch something in the snow. Right? Like, some people are like, well, what do you do with that? You just stitch something in here. Like, if you had a deer motif, you could stitch it in there, or a like deer. Soon. I'll get organized now. Because once I have these on the website, I will have pretty much everything. It'll just be any new stock that I have to add to the website. And then I can start pairing up patterns and fabric for you guys. And then you can see, oh, hey, that gives me an idea. I have this one that's like this. Right? This one is the Irish Path. So much easier to see with the light not being behind me anymore. Again, 18 by 27. So that pricing would be anywhere between 41 and 60, depending on, so those are all 8 of those, so those are all like 41 or 46 if there's opal, but none of those had opal. This one does. This one has opal, so it's 46. And I have 2 options. lightning bolt on the left or lightning bolt on the right. Terry commented on my last video, she bought a piece of this, and it's great. She's doing the Tiny Modernist Halloween house one from 2017, I think is when that design came out. It looks awesome. And then this one is Beautiful Blizzard. Isn't that great? So I did, or started, Canadian Beauty on Stormy Tracks, it's called, which is similar, but it's really dark up here, like that dark. And then the snow part looks like life, like snow with footprints in it. And so I'm doing the Canadian Beauty on that. Had this been out at that time, I would have probably done it on this instead, because she's not walking around. But hey, that's what I had at the time. These two are smaller pieces, so these ones are $24.50 or $29.50. $24.50, because neither of these are opal. So this one is 18 count multicolor knit. Right. It's great. Do a unicorn in that. Okay. Or Pegasus. Or Phoenix. A Phoenix would look awesome. All the reds. And then this one is great for the Mirabilias. This one's called Aqua Stage. I wouldn't do like Justice on these because she's green, but I would maybe do something that's white on that. What next? Let me just double check. So I have some more fabric flare. These are, so I said yesterday that I had Autumn Maples, and that Autumn Maples also was the one that O Canada was on with the words. So I figured I would show you guys. This one has the words. So it says O Canada with our song on there. So that's where Autumn Maples, with or without the words, comes from. These ones are a little bit pricier because they're a bigger piece of fabric. So those will be updated because I don't have them on the site yet either. That's my goal, try and finish getting all these fabrics up on the site so you guys can actually order them there rather than me invoicing. This one is white lace on lilac. So the Fairy Mist one is like a blue and yellow and pink and purple, I think. Lilac stands out a little better. It might look a little gray, but it's actually lilac, like a nice purple. So that is 16 count. I have that in stock. And again, it comes in that size or the bigger size. Same fabric flare pricing. It's the same all across the board. And then I have a couple more. So I have this one. It's called Jawbreaker. So you can see it's kind of pink and blue and more pink on that side. And this one does have opal. The 46 or 23 if you did the half size. This one is fairly new. I brought it in for someone, but I'll have some left over. And this, I don't think it's printed on here. It's called like Sea and Sand. It's not meant to look like the ocean landscape picture. It's meant to imitate sea and sand in a model look. So that's that one. I'll show you a bigger piece. So that will go up on the site for people to order. Like I said, I do have a custom order coming out of this, but there'll be leftovers. Then I also have Fairy Mist Turquoise Paisley. So that's the Fairy Mist in a really bold coloring. The white lace makes it look way lighter. But this is a turquoise paisley on top. And if you want to see the full piece, and then this one's one of my favorites because it's a neutral that I can use for so many things. It's called Hazy Gray, and it's kind of a gray with like a purple burgundy look to it, but it's not a steel gray. It's just a nice neutral gray. And this is like my all-time favorite is parchment. This is a 14 count parchment. So I have a couple pieces. You need the big one. So that, I think, brings me to the end of all of my Fabric Flare ones. So next I can bring in any color, but I have, this is Antique White 18 count. So it's fairly white. And they're $11.25 for a 17.5 by 19.5 piece because they're only 44 inch wide. So that one's 18 count. And then this one's 16 count, also in antique white. And these are Zweigart. Zweigart has the orange stripe on the edge. I also can bring in, I think this is Yarn Tree Band, and it's meant for like kits and stuff. It's not as soft or luxurious as the Zweigart, but I can bring it in. Like if you're looking for a huge piece of Aida, these come in like 2-3 yard cuts if I want them to, so I can get large pieces for you. That one's a cream, and I think it's 14 count. Then I also have, this is a Zweigart, but it's Confederate Gray. So I'm not sure who dyes it. It's a little stiffer because I find the 20 count is just stiffer all the way around. Just doesn't have that nice smooth 17.5 by 19.5 piece. About that size. That's kind of a blue. It's not like, it's called Confederate Gray, but you think of that Confederate blue? Yeah, it's a gray blue. And then I have, anyone stitching heads or full coverage from Artisy or any of that, I can bring in any of the Easy Grid fabric. So this is 20 count. Again, it's really stiff. But it's 20 count, it's Aida, so you don't have to worry about thread slipping or anything like that. Yeah, I have a bit of it left, and I think it's the same price as everything else. I'd have to let you know. You'll know if you go to order it off the website. If you PM me first because you really, really want it, then I'll just look up the pricing. But otherwise, it'll be on the website when it's listed on there. So next up is some stuff that I played around with on dyeing. So it's not, you know, any great dyeing like Rolanda. Rolanda's fabulous. Fabrics by Stephanie. I'm no match by any means. This was just me playing around with dyeing. So these are really dark. These ones are 16 count Aida, and they're about 17 by 20. And that's after they shrunk. That was I washed them, right, by hand. So they're about $25. This one's really dark. Okay. Be great for something bright or moody like Halloweeny. It's got purple and yellow and black and a little bit of orange with a purple and yellow mixed. Maybe there was some pink in there too. That one looks better this way. It's a Zweigart fabric originally that I dyed, just playing around. I did a bunch of dye with liquid Rit dye, and then I did a bit of ice dyeing with black on top. And then again, this one's another piece. Then I went, holy, that's dark, right? So those ones are $25 each. Then I have these ones, which cut into bigger pieces. I haven't cut it yet because I wasn't sure if someone wanted a really big piece or not. So the square piece would be 17.5 by 29.5. Like, these are huge. So they're pink with blue. That's the other side. There's a bit more white in this one. And then that one. And that's $29 for the one corner. So if you wanted two pieces, it would be $58. Is my math right? Someone check. I've been wrong before. Next up is, so this was a piece of opal fabric, and I dyed it not knowing that I shouldn't wash it first, so the opal's gone. So these are 17.5 by 19.5 piece, and they would be $21.50. Purple blue with a little bit of pink in there. Again, these were just dyed by me, just playing around with dye, seeing what it does. Sorry. I just don't want to leave them out of the packaging, otherwise I'll be like, wait, what count is this? And then this, I only have one piece left, or two pieces. One piece. So this has opal though, because this is that other opal fabric. It's like weaved into it, and it's a blue and purple, really deep blue and purple, and $25.50. So you can see the opal in this. It does not wash out. It's weaved right into there. And I kind of did like a swirl effect. So circular out. Can't see when I let go. So that piece is available for $25.50. Then I have a few smaller pieces. These I was just playing around with blues and greens and lightly dyeing stuff, not submersing it. So these ones would be $21.50, I believe. So just a blue and white, like a deeper blue. And then this one has a bit of green in it. This one also has a bit of green in it. Sorry. The string's all over. And then again, a bit of green and blue. Really light. Just didn't want it to be like bold. And then this one. And that's all the fabric I have. What have I been stitching? Because you don't want to see what all fabric I have. You want to know what I've been doing too. Other than adding fabrics to the website. So I've also been stitching a little bit. Yesterday, that fabric took a lot. I got like 15 pieces on in like an hour or two, and then all of a sudden one took like hours. So I've been working on hands-on design. Those are the bottom three: January, February, March. Right? They are so awesome. And then, sorry, April, I got all my white and my blue and red done, and now I'm working on the green. And I wish the colors showed up better. Like, I'm amazed. I was gonna do the hand-dyed threads because I was like, you know, that looks so awesome. And then I was like, I can't afford it. So I went with the DMC conversion. And I'm loving it. Like, I like it a lot. So I am working away on April. I'll get the green done probably by tomorrow. I would say today, but I have a lot of website stuff to do to get that fabric on there. So tomorrow. I got a notification that I have a package in Sumas, which is where my US postal box is. But nobody can go across borders. So my friends and family that I usually get to go and pick up my packages and bring them across are not going to be able to because it's not essential. So my company that does the postal code bots, they sent me an email saying, you know, we're all dealing with this and here's what we're offering. So they're going to, I'm going to phone them and ask them to ship it back to Witchelt and to the Canadian address so that anything they ship out from then on will come to my Canadian address rather than the Sumas one, at least until all this stuff is dealt with. Because getting it shipped to Sumas and then going and picking it up and bringing it back didn't save me any money. If anything, a bit more money. But it usually knocked a week off of my time because my friend would go down and pick it up like today or tomorrow or something, and then ship it up to me, and I'd have it in the middle of the week rather than another week or two through customs. But for the time being, at least stuff is still moving through customs, and so I will ask Witchelt to change my address to my Canadian address, and I will do that for all the companies so that it'll all just come right to my house. Well, not my house. I have to go down and pick it up because we don't live in town. Other than that, I will, like I said, start shipping tomorrow and Monday, and so you guys will start getting notifications, but they're not going to get dropped off to the post office until Tuesday. And I will probably do it Tuesday evening, really quiet, because before everything going on, I'd go in at like 8 or 9 at night, and there would be no one in there. I'd walk right through with 2 huge boxes of stuff and go up to the counter and drop it off, taking 2 minutes, and then carry on my way. So being that there's even less people going out and doing stuff means it will be even quieter. So maybe I won't see anybody but the clerk. Other than that, I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are doing what you can to self-isolate if you can, or working safely, distance, social distancing, and protecting yourselves and protecting each other. And yeah, I hope nobody's dealing with it one-on-one with the coronavirus, or if you are, that you're feeling better soon. I was reading an article today about a family that has a 7-month-old that has gotten sick. And in the article, it said the mom can't even go with the baby. The mom has to stay at the house. And I can't even imagine that. I can't imagine sending Everleigh to the hospital and staying home. That would devastate me, as I'm sure it would anyone else going through any of it, whether it's 7-month-old or 41-year-old kid or anything, right? They're your children or your spouse or family. So truly, I hope everybody is staying safe and doing what you can. And hopefully we can self-isolate enough that it just dies out and just doesn't have anyone to transmit. And yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe. I was on Instagram today and I found a tag that everyone is using, designers, you know, the great everyone's, are using to create Be Well patterns. And I messaged them right away. I said, hey, can I get some of these? Because I ship, right? So I want to be able to print these free patterns and ship them with you guys' stuff. And then you guys have these free patterns. So I messaged, and again, the fabulous designer that notified me about it was like, yep, you'll be getting an email soon. So I am so excited that a lot of the patterns, don't fret about it if you don't have a printer or PDF or any way to do that. I will be getting an email and I will print them out and slip them into your guys' parcels and give you guys some stitching fun. And hopefully we can all stay safe and take one day at a time. Don't let anxieties get to you. I know, I was just talking about it, and it's like, we don't want the anxieties. We have to recognize they're out there. We have to acknowledge that there's dangers that we can't see firsthand, and we need to protect ourselves as best as we can. So please, don't let the anxiety get to you guys. If you guys need anything, message me. I'm here. I may not be physically able to come and see you guys, but I'm here and I'm just a message away anytime. And don't be afraid if it's like 1 in the morning and you're like, I just want to talk to someone or just get this off my chest. Message, because I'm only going to hear it and answer you back right away if I'm awake. If I'm not awake, I'm going to sleep through it. I'm hearing impaired. I sleep through a lot. So, but don't feel like if I don't answer right away that I don't care or that I'm not worried about you guys. I am. I just have family too, so I need to make sure they're taken care of before I grab my phone and answer someone back. But as soon as I get a chance, I sit down and I scroll through my phone while I'm feeding baby, and I'm like, oh, gotta answer this person back. Yeah, I hope you guys are staying safe, and if you need anything, let me know. I'm here. All right. I shall let you guys go for now, and you guys can go and check out any other daily videos going on. I got a notification that Carolyn put on hers, and I'm 2 days behind on watching hers. So I gotta go catch up so I can know what you guys know, right? All right. Stay safe, guys. All right. Bye.